I'm so glad that you are here to record the children's sermon with me today. And do you know that we have a lot of friends that are going to watch it online? Okay, so our story today is about a prophet named Samuel. So this is Samuel. Say hi, Samuel.
Hi, Samuel.
And so Samuel, there was a king of Israel, and his name was Saul, but God decided that he no longer wanted him to be the king. And so God sent Samuel to a man's house named Jesse to go and find another king. And so Samuel went and goes, "Hello, are you Jesse?
Yeah.
Do you have any sons?"
Yeah.
And so he starts to meet the sons to see if he might find a new king of Israel among Jesse's sons. Okay, you ready to meet the sons?
Yeah.
And so Jesse starts introducing him to the sons, and he says, "Oh boy, do I have sons for you. Let me introduce you to the best son I've got. This is Eliab. He is so tall, he's handsome, he has wings, not really, but he is obviously would make such a good king." Do you think he'd make a good king, Ben?
Yeah.
And so Samuel listens to God, and God says, "Nope, Eliab is not going to be the king. I have somebody else in mind." God doesn't look at the things that people look at. God looks at the heart. So we have to put Eliab over here. Eliab, son of Jesse, also known as Buzz. So he says, I better meet some other sons. And so he says, "I have this other son. He's very strong and mysterious. I think he would make a good king." And Samuel listens to God, and do you think God thinks this is the king?
No.
No, because God doesn't look at the things that people look at. He looks at the heart. And so he says, "Nope, this isn't the king." So he says, "I have another one. They're similar age. What about this one? Do you think that he's the king? He's very flexible and light on his feet. Do you think he's the new king?" No, and Samuel listens to God, and God says, "No, he's not the new king." So this keeps happening. It happens 4 more times. He brings person after person. Is this going to be the guy? No.
He's another Batman.
God looks at the things doesn't look at the things people look at. God looks at the heart. What about this guy? Do you think it's this guy? No, I don't think it's this guy. Who else might it be? What about this one?
Well, he is Harry Potter, so...
Well,
no.
He is Harry Potter, but I don't think he's the new king of Israel. And so he goes inside and says, "Well, what about this one?"
Another Harry Potter?
There?
Well, no.
No, this guy can't possibly be the king of Israel. So, Jesse, do you have any more sons?
Yeah, one more son.
Well, where is he?
Over there!
What's he doing?
Starting the sheep from getting away.
Oh, you have a son that is a shepherd. Okay, well, we will all stand until he gets here. Go get him.
Do I have to bring the sheep?
You don't have to bring the sheep.
Okay.
Okay, bring him.
Yeah.
And so the youngest son, that Jesse didn't even think needed to meet Samuel, comes and meets him, and he's the youngest. He's been a shepherd, and God says, "Yes, this is the one. This is David. This is going to be the new king of Israel," because God doesn't look at the things that people look at. God looks at the heart. And so Samuel anoints David, and he's going to become the new king of Israel.
And
Ben, do you know why I love this story?
yeah.
Because I think it is such good news that God does not look at the things that people look at. God looks at the heart. Because there's not many of us that are the strongest or the smartest. We all have things about us that aren't incredible, but that God can use all of us, just like he picked David, the youngest one of all of the brothers. Which is pretty good news, right? Can we say a repeat prayer?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do party hat? Can you do rocket ships? Can you do praying hands? Alright, let's say a repeat prayer. Dear God,
Dear God,
we love you.
we love you.
Thank you for loving us.
Thank you for loving us.
Thank you for looking
Looking
at our hearts,
at our hearts.
not what people look at. Amen. Alright, thanks, bud.
I love so much.